Step 2, right leg assembly. Let's make sure we have all of our 3D printed parts. We have our right leg. You'll notice that it is angling to the right. We also have our servo bracket with the notch this time on the right. And you'll see that notch that is present. You also have the battery cover, and when turned over, you will see a notch on the right. And we also have our large wheel, which again is interchangeable. Now onto the screws. Just like in step 1, we're going to have 2 M3 by 8 millimeter screws. We're going to have 2 M2 by 8 millimeter screws. And in the Tech continuous servo packet, you're going to have these extra parts. You're not going to need them, so we'll put those on the side. You just need the servo, the disc, 2 screws for mounting it into the bracket, and then the set screw, this little tiny piece over there. So let's begin. This time around, we are going to make sure that the sticker is facing downwards so that it lines up to the servo bracket just like this. And when you're going to put it into the right leg, you're going to notice that it would go like that. So let's begin. We're going to take our servo mounting screws that came in the bag, and we're going to screw that in all the way. Make sure you get all the way in. Very good. Okay, now let's go to the other side and repeat the process just like that. Perfect. And so now you see that it is, this time around, the sticker is facing downwards and there's nothing over here. Okay, you'll also notice that the servo is actually, well, the mechanism where the disc gets connected to this time is on the right side. All right, so let's proceed now in putting the disc on top, installing our set screw, that tiny little set screw that came also in the bag with the servo. And just to give you a better view, okay, there you go, see? And now, again, you could use plumber's tape or something to give it a little bit more connection so that it sticks on nice and tight. I'm going to just use glue, just a little bit, nothing too much. There you go. And now we are going to proceed to snaking the wire through the leg. So same idea, there's a cavity right on the right side, on the right leg, and you're going to push that right up. And this one popped right in this time. Look at that. Beautiful. And now we're going to keep pulling, 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 and you're going to allow that wire to hang over that right lip that we had, that little notch, and you're going to pull down on the back side and let it come nice and flush with the bottom of the leg. So now you are ready to pop in your M3 by 8 millimeter screws. I'm going to use my magnetic tip over here and get it right into that side. And now I'm going to line it up with the hole and start screwing it in. Just like that. See? Okay. Same thing again. I'm going to put it on the tip. Bring it right in. And screw it and you want to see that nice and flush. You don't want your wire to be coming underneath this. And again, you want to bring that wire right onto the side. Okay. And you'll also see how your wheel now spins nice and freely without any interference, which is great. And now it's time to put on our battery cover. So I'm going to put that on, and as you can see, because of that notch, that wire can kind of come through. If you feel like you're getting a little bit of a pinch there, you can kind of pull it out a little bit. That's fine too. And now you're ready to install those screws. And those are the M2 by 8 millimeters. You could also preload them. Sometimes it's easier just to take those screws and put them right on into the holes so that you can line them up like that. You could do them both at the same time if that makes it easier. And here we go. I'll show you a side view. And you just screw it in until it's nice and flush. I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. Okay. See if I can give you a better view. There you go. And that's it. Now your right leg is ready, and you're ready for step number 3.